they would be recognising that. They're going to be to play for today.
Ball's in readiness. The umpire holds the ball aloft, and a fascinating match up in the ruck. Brooksby up against McCormack. And it's McCormack, bit of aerial ping pong, gets a form of a hit out down. Davis in a strong tackle applied by Jared Schiller. One of the most improved players in the competition. He'll go inside 50. Oh. Nice kick. Couldn't quite find Munn in the end. Good work defensively by Mitch O'Neill. And a throw. Oh. So, a questionable decision for mine. And a little bit happening between Ethan East and Claverino, rather. But the free kick weeds a resulting one going to the way of Lewis Cowell. Gets called to play on. Bedford has him corralled. Down the line, the kick from Presby, a good one. But sitting in the hole, taking an uncontested mark, was Oscar Claverino. It'll be a free kick coming back into play for the Panthers. Chipping ball finds Wilkinson. Oops, that's a dangerous kick. Ethan East with the intercept, and Wilkinson is ruining his poor execution there. And Ethan East, for a good game against the Bloods last week with 4 goals, kicks it into some space. A bouncing ball coming here for the Panthers. Skinner first to the footy. Well done though by Shaw. Turns the footy over. Coming back in board now is Isles. He normally uses the ball well. This is no exception, and taking a mark inside 50 is Whitelam. Comes back in board to Whitelam. Received it from Schiller. The kick looking here for the debutant in Thomas, and he's got a free kick. This one out into some space here for Sproul. It skids on. Corralled there by Kendall. The hand pass intercepted by Presbury. Feigns one way then the other. Loops it back over the top to Kendall. The Doggies just overusing the footy. Pressure came here from South Adelaide, and the hand pass comes from Gibbs. It goes now to Much. He'll bang it inside 50. A one-on-one and a wrestle. A mark to the Panthers. Strong mark there in the one-on-one. I reckon it's Heaslip. Oliver Davis, boy from Tasmania, one of about 4 or 5 players from Tassie out there, originally from Clarence. There's a big mark here from Freetag. Took a nice mark in the fingertips. Off the left boot, he'll just chip a ball inside 50. Good movement here from South. So Keegan Brooksby kicks on its way. Looks pretty good. Straight as a die. The former skipper kicks a ripper. Keegan Brooksby with a first. South with a much-needed answer. Footing, and then he'll pop it towards the top of the square. South have some numbers back, but that bounce favours the Bulldogs. Was Lange taken high? No, play on the call, and holding the ball the decision. Good call from the umpire there. With my shoulder, as Presbury hands off now to Isaiah Dudley in a world of trouble there. Great work Wilkinson to force the turnover back in the way of the Panthers.
A lot of space there to lead into.
Dogs have got a lot of numbers behind the ball. He'll chip short and find Davis. Use the body well, protected the drop zone, hits the ground running to the top of the square. Sproul. No, yes, a mark, a free kick. So the former GWS Giant, Zach Sproul, 20 out, kicks through it, kicks the goal. This matches the uniform of the umpires, so they might see that in his favour. As in the middle of Ex-Convenience Oval, Bradley Marks hits it now to the running Sampson inside 50. Better ball movement from South. Second best in the reserves last week against Sturt. Back in the side, the kick looks good. Straight as a die. The Panthers back in the contest. They're third, Freetag's first for training in a game. As a nice mark by Freetag, just getting into the game, rolls onto the left boot. Will kick inside 50. Will the Panthers look for a mark at the top of the square? Gibbs. Just used his experience, just a slight gentle nudge on Whitelam.
Boy, they're well in this game.
So Gibbs kicks through it, kicks the goal. 3 in a row as the siren sounds just on end half time. 25 minutes and 8 seconds that second turn went, so a low scoring, low quarter. It's a lead from a fellow Wollongian in Bradley. And he ignores that, kicks down the line. Pack form centre wing, Little through the fingertips. Deft little tap from Kendall. It was clever. Now for Dudley, he'll look for a target. The kick over the top of Hoskin, through the fingers there of Claverino. Hoskin mops up inside 50. Perhaps fortuitous for Central. Of centre wing. Well done though by Munn. He got too close to the man on the mark. He smothered it, did Hugo Munn. Then he plies a tackle. And unlucky perhaps for Freetag, it came back under the pack. The Panthers need a mark or a crump. The Dogs have possession. Well done McLennan though. He was wrapped up beautifully there in a tackle. So Jez McLennan turns the footy over. A wonderful tackle by Eamon Wilkinson. And holding the ball goes against McLennan. Broadbent ran himself into a lot of trouble. The Dogs forced the turnover. Presbury looking for Thomas. Needs to be clean at his feet. He was taken to ground in a tackle. And a ball up the result. Spills fortuitously here for Jared Schiller. He's got Liddy in some space forward to the footy. Manny can mark. Manny can waltz to 40. He can kick towards goal. And seal it for the Dogs.